What would each of you tell your 17-year-old self?
Stop wasting your time. So I was 17. I was working at a fast food restaurant making sandwiches. But looking back on it, it was part of my journey. And I regret nothing because I ended up where I am. So would I even go back and tell myself anything? If I had to, it would be to not burn so much of my time. Do you finish your job, come home, play video games, etc.? That's what I used to do when I was 17. What I didn't do is come home and think, okay, fuck, let's work on something new. Let's try and build something. Let's start a YouTube channel. Let's start creating content instead of consuming content. I'd tell myself to be a little bit more proactive with my free time and not fuck around so much.
I'll tell you a quick story. The reason I'm telling you this story is because actually one of the few times in my life I felt sorry for someone. So yesterday, me and Tristan were chilling. All of a sudden, one of the girls Tristan's seeing calls him up and says, I got a problem, I need you here now. A guy is attacking my car. So we jump in our cars. He jumped in the Aston, I jumped in the Lambo. She sent her location, so we start burning down the road. When me and Tristan roll up, we pull up right next to the car. Dude's still like screaming kind of at her, and then he turns and sees these two cars. Me and T get out and start walking over. And he shits himself and tries to run away. So Tristan goes over and grabs him and goes, what the fuck are you doing? The guy was no match for Tristan. And Tristan had him up off the ground and everything. So I asked the girl what happened. The girl was like, oh, well, I was driving and I pulled out on him and it was an accident and he went psycho. And I went over to Tristan. I said, okay, just let him go. So anyway, me and Tristan went for coffee back. And I was sitting there saying to Tristan, I said, I felt sorry for that guy. He said, why? I said, you're driving down the road, you're 30-something, your life hasn't gone the way you want it to, you're driving a shitty car, and some fucking bitch, the kind of hot girl who's never spoken to you, never given you the time of day, pulls out directly in front of you in a car you could never afford. Of course you're going to be frustrated. And you know, it could have just been a bad day, and things could be adding up. Eventually, because of traffic, because she couldn't escape, he gets out, starts hitting on her car, saying, you stupid bitch, you pulled out, you broke the rules of the road, da-da-da. But really, his frustration's not that she pulled out, his frustration's at life. And I'm telling you, man, that's suicide shit. That's the kind of shit that's just the final nail in the coffin. When you go home, park your shit car, you go to your shit house, and you think, who the fuck is this girl who can just pull out on me anytime she wants and call these two kickboxers and this Lambo and this ass to come rough me up? I wasn't even in the wrong in the first place. Maybe I shouldn't have yelled at her car, but she shouldn't have pulled out on me. And this is why when people say to me, Tate, you're obsessed with money, I say, no, I'm obsessed with not being in that position. And that's why I say when I talk about money and achievement and training and all these things, how important they are. Because if you don't find those things important, well then you're just accepting your place lower down. And I don't think anyone should ever live that way. I genuinely felt sorry for that dude.
Get all your friends around, invite them over for a party. When they all turn up, pour out sparkling water. And when you see that one dude, oh, there's bubbles. Never speak to him again.
Cheers
to the camera.
Cheers, my friend. It's so bubbly, dude. How do you drink that shit?
Don't be scared of bubbles, bro. Come on. You're scared of bubbles, you little bitch?